Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. For today's video, I am doing a random tag. No, what is it called? 10 random facts tag. I don't know what it's called. I was tagged in this by the lovely Gina Walters. I've been following Gina Walters, I feel like it's been a while now, and I absolutely love her channel. She does these amazing vlogs and I feel like we're just connected somehow. Like when she talks, I'm like, yes. I just agree with everything that she says and I just love her to bits. So if you are not subscribed to Gina's channel, then please go over and show her some love. So yeah, it's a random facts about me tag. So I'm going to tell you 10 random facts. I don't know how random some of them are going to be. Some of them are just facts. But some of them are slightly random, I guess. I'm just going to get stuck into it, and then after I'm going to tag 10 people to then do it after me. You don't have to do it. 10 people is a lot of people to think of, so some people probably aren't going to want to do it, but that's fine. I'm just going to tag you anyway, and then you do with it what you want. So my first random fact about me is, I mean, a lot of people probably would know this that know me. When I think I was 15, I jumped off. So in our house, I forgot, I think it's called a miranda. Is it called a miranda? A veranda. So we had the living room. We lived in an apartment and we had a living room and there's stairs that went up to like a balcony, but it was inside, and then you could look into the living room from the balcony. Does that make sense? I think that's what a veranda is, but it was inside. I don't know. Anyway, I was drunk, underage drinking, it's illegal. I had some friends around, my mum was out, and I'd done it before where I'd jump off this veranda onto, like, it wasn't that high, so I'd jump off, it was like my party trick, jump off it and I'd be fine most of the time. I'd had a bit to drink and I jumped off it, and as I was jumping my friend was walking past, so I kind of like fell onto my friend and I must have fell funny and I broke my ankle. Like I broke it badly. I had to have 3 pins put in my ankle to kind of like hold it back together again. I had a cast on for 6 weeks and it still plays me up to this day, and also I've got massive scars on my ankle there now as well, so I regret it. I regret doing that. But that's a random fact about me, I guess. I broke my ankle when I was 15 and had to have pins put in to keep it together. Number 2, but this one's quite a random one. When I was in primary school, I played tag rugby, and our tag rugby team went to what is now the O2 Arena. It used to be called the Millennium Dome, and we did a rugby tournament there and we won it. We got gold medals, and we met at the time. He was the captain of the English rugby team, I think. I do not know his name. I cannot remember it for the life of me. But he was a nice fellow. And we got like a signed rugby ball. And we was in the newspaper as well. Actually, my nan kept the newspaper, so I'll get a snippet of it and show you. I maybe have to blur other faces out though. Or maybe I won't do that. But yeah, so I won a tag, it wasn't real rugby, a tag rugby tournament. Also, a random thing about that match, at one point in the match, I was running in the wrong direction. I was like, yes, I'm through, I'm going to get a touchdown, or whatever you call it. But I was actually running in the wrong direction. Everyone's going, Courtney, you're going the wrong way. And then I turned around and run the other way. Yeah, so another random fact. Another one, I had a Holy Communion. Is that random enough? Yeah, so I went to Roman Catholic school, had a Holy Communion. That's it. I'm trying to make it more exciting. I have not been to church in a while, so I have sinned. Next one, my first car was a Toyota Aygo that I shared with my mum. We got a black one at first, and then we got another one a few years later, and it was a white one. That could possibly be the most boring fact about me. That was a quick one. Next one is, when I leave a room, I have to flick the switch 17 times, otherwise my family will die. I'm joking, that is not true. But I do have a weird OCD where when I leave the front door, I have to I kind of open and shut it a few times, but I don't shut it all the way. I'm like, oh, have I got my keys? It's just the feeling that I'm going to forget my keys. I'll think, have I got my keys? And I do it about 3 times. I'm like, have I got them? Have I got them? Okay, it's done. Getting boring, aren't they? I need to liven it up. How can I liven it up? I know how to liven it up. When I think I was 13, I got my stomach pumped. I got so drunk. I was a wild child, as you can probably tell by these facts. Yeah, so I think I was 13, I went out with my friends, drunk a whole bottle of White Lightning, who remembers that, and probably another, shared some straight vodka, Glen's vodka. Oh, it's like £2. What's Seba doing? He's licking his bum, isn't he? That's awkward. Yeah, and I got so paralytically drunk. My friend called my sister to come pick me up, and she had to call an ambulance because I was that drunk, and I got my stomach pumped. That's awful, isn't it? I really don't want my kids to ever know that. Let's not let them watch this. There's a lot of drunken stories that I could tell you, but I don't want to. So that's as far as I'm going to go with the drunk stories. Another one, which is, maybe it's random, but I think maybe other people will feel this. I feel like everyone hates me. It's a sad one, isn't it? I just have this weird thing that I think everyone hates me all the time. I always think people have got the ump with me. I just drive my family mad with it, I think, because I'm constantly just checking if they still like me. If I've not spoken to someone in a few days, I just think, yeah, they hate me. That's it. They've got the out me. And I try and think of these reasons, like, did I piss them off? Did I do something that's annoyed them? I'm not the only one, surely, that thinks that. Do other people think that? I think it's just, that's to do with, like, my anxiety and just need to be loved by people. Not coming off well in that one, am I? The one, which I've probably mentioned to people before, is that I smile at dogs when I walk past them. The other day, I was walking into the gym, there was a lady standing there with her dog just outside, and I just walked past and he was like panting. I was like, just gave him a little smile. I don't know why. Short and sweet, that one. So I don't think this is that random, but I was talking to Zach and he said, yeah, I think you should mention this. I think it's quite random. I used to have a round bed. Do you remember in IKEA years ago, they sold the round beds? They come in 4 like buffets, you put them together and it made a round bed. And I owned one of them and I loved it. But Zach hated it. He was like, why have you got this bed? It's only good for one person. But I fitted like 5 people in that bed once. That sounds weird. They were my friends. So I owned a round bed and I loved that round bed. I wish I still had it now. I just had to stop filming for a bit because I couldn't think of a last random fact. But I thought of one, and it is that I was on telly once. Do you remember that programme? Can't remember what channel it was on, but it was called Snog, Marry or Avoid. And people with like loads and loads of makeup on would go and they would dress them down and make them look better. I wasn't one of them people, but I was in Romford with one of my friends once, just come out of a nightclub, and the people who film it were going around and asking for like beauty tips and stuff. God knows why they come to us. And they all just said, oh, can you give us some beauty tips? And me and my friends were drunk and we were like, yeah, make sure you put your eyeliner, like put it on the top, not on the bottom. I don't know, we was talking absolute poo. And then one thing that I said, like, don't put too much makeup on. Coming from me, I used to wear loads. And I said, because nobody likes a cake face. So that was just a quote that everybody would say to me after. Nobody likes a cake face, but it's true. No one likes a cake face. And that is it. They are 10 random facts about me. I don't know how random they are, but maybe they help you to get to know me better if you wanted to. I've got hair in my mouth. Another fact is that my hair falls out a lot and it just ends up in my mouth. Always seems picking hair out my mouth. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got to tag 10 people. Oh dear, this is going to be hard. I'm going to need my phone for this. So I know a few people that I want to tag. I'm going to tag Chloe from Life with the Busbees because I just love her. Jackie from Jack's Life because I love her too. I love all these people. I'm going to tag Being Mrs. Dudley, Jess Coleman, Jess Green, who else? Rebecca Lamb, because I just love Rebecca Lamb. Little Life of Lottie, because she's just come up on here. Oh, I'm not counting. Jade, who is Blended Mama, love her. Tag Zara Bird, who's Mother Bird Blog. And Ellie Polly, I love her channel as well. As I said, you do not have to do this tag. I just had to pick 10 people and I've got a brain like a sieve, so I couldn't even think of names. Yeah, but anyone can do it anyway. So they're the 10 people I've tagged. Do it or don't do it. I don't care. Should I say that again? I don't care if you do it. I don't care. Don't even do it. I don't want you to do it. I'm joking. I've lost the plot. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, please do give it a little thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you don't want to do the video tag, maybe just comment some random facts about you in the comments. Okay. I'm off. See you later. Oh, that was such an awkward way to finish it. I don't want to finish it like that. I'm going.